Well, good evening, all you beautiful people, including Skull and Asia. Hopefully, everyone's week has gone good. Hey, hopefully y'all ain't bored with me being on here so many times today. Um,
No, this afternoon was fun. It was good to meet her.
yeah, she is very sweet, and I see potential for her. So, yeah, I know that person. Is that Echo?
Yes.
I might know that Alex person too, just a little. Kind of know that Jeff King guy a little bit too.
Who is it? Uh, did anyone see Jeff Kane's update today?
I didn't see today's. I saw the one the other day where he had the room all mudded and all the outlets and stuff,
Right.
but I haven't got to see today's yet. There's Miss Emma Rose.
Hey, Emma, welcome in. Hold on, y'all. There's an echo on my side. I'm gonna step out. I'll be right back. Asia and Scar's gonna take over.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw. He keeps forgetting that he left me all these mod stuff so I can like post a link and do all kinds of stuff, which gets him in trouble. So,
Hey, Sam. Hey, Emma.
have you ever met Emma?
Yeah, at Aquashilla in Daytona, and I think I saw her at Dallas.
Yeah.
I believe.
I met her in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Am I
So,
back?
there's the cat tax. She's right there.
Cat tax. It's got to be a story with that thing.
Hey, welcome in, Nathan. You know what, y'all? Since we don't have much to talk about, we're just hanging out. I'm gonna drop a link. Um,
Get that Alex character. Where's he?
yeah, the Alex guy can show up on panel. Let me see. Now, if y'all missed out on that live stream earlier, you're more welcome to watch it back. And to Alyssa Aquarius, she's amazing fish keeper, y'all. I met her on Instagram a while back. It finally worked out, but she's normally busy in the evenings, so I said, "Hey, let's do it Saturday afternoon." It's okay. So there's a link. Use it for good, not for bad.
It took me a little bit to figure out how these people show up on YouTube and they instantly have 1,000 subs, and it was like, oh yeah, because they got 40,000 on Instagram.
Right. Yep.
That's how they do that. Come on, Alex, you got to get dressed. Really? Did you do open the door in your underwear or what?
That's interesting. Uh, hey,
Nathan,
Emma.
why? Why?
I saw that, Alex. Man, hey y'all, I'm gonna try to keep this family friendly tonight. With Alex, now with Alex in the chat, Emma in the chat, and Skull and Asia on panel, I think I'll be able to control myself.
And then was laughing at you.
I know. Hey, it's been a long week, y'all. Let me see. This morning, I went to the normal market, got some more cinnamon rolls. For those that don't know, the cinnamon rolls that I put in the shorts on YouTube, those are from a local lady that makes them every week, and she does a phenomenal job. Yeah, stop bullying me.
Never.
Hey, Alex, we might try if you come up here. Why try? Don't bother. Oh,
So did you catch any fish the other day that you kept?
which day?
Your last video.
Oh, that one. No. Why should I?
I was just wondering if you caught anything cool besides bluegill.
No. Actually, all I caught that time was a lot of bluegill. That was it. I was a little disappointed, but that means that the population in that lake is thriving to a certain extent because the bluegill thriving. I don't know, but the bluegill lake it was just stocked full of bluegill of all different sorts. Yeah.
I forgot the name of the lake, but it's in Austin. There was a record fish caught there the other day.
Hey, Big Steve.
It was like a 70-pound fish was caught there.
Wow.
A bass or what?
I don't remember. I saw the headline. I was like, man, I got to tell Vibes about that. And then it's like,
Yeah.
woo, like usual.
Mm-hmm. Hey, MNC, welcome in. Night Owl.
To complete a roll, yeah. Yeah, Nathan, they will. Until they get big enough, then they'll display the tail.
Hey, guess what, y'all?
When they're smaller, they won't.
Look who's here.
I see that.
The one and only. If you haven't subscribed to her, what are you even doing in life? I mean, come on, step it up. Hey, actually, moderators, you might drop in her. Actually, Talissa, you're a moderator. Go ahead and drop your link if you want. I'd recommend everybody go check her out and subscribe to her channel on YouTube and Instagram page.
Emma's in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
And they just had Nampa there, too. They went collecting native fish there
Yeah.
about 2 months ago. Nathan, I do that too. I continually do the switching tanks around. That's why everything's always moving. Start a second tank with your small ones, and one of them will color up and be the dominant male.
Since you mentioned it, Emma, I haven't looked in a while. I'm assuming they're still in the tank. The darters that I caught. This tank over here. It's the high tannins tank. Was it Molly and darter tank?
Jeez.
I added them back in. When was that?
What do you use them for tannins? Holders?
Coffee? No.
Dang, that thing is black, man.
Is it bad?
It's dark.
I use leaves. Leaves and cones and wood. I like it.
I mean, I have a tannin tank sitting here, and it's kind of a really light tea, but that thing is dark.
It works for me. But now these darters are not the rainbow darters. These are the green throat darters. I think what they're called. They have the resemblance of the rainbow darter, but instead of all different colors, the green is kind of the dominant color. And these are still young ones. occasionally when I feed it, the darters will come out of the leaves and eat. So yeah, there's probably about half a dozen of them in there.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah, Emma.
I'm up for that. Got to figure it out when and where.
Emma, you might have to message Mike and tell him all about it.
When you message
There you
Mike,
go.
you got to thump him in the side of the head.
Yeah. There you go, y'all. This is Aquarius channel. And go ahead and watch the content and give a thumbs up and comment below the video. Oh yeah, I mentioned earlier that I was hoping to get the Molly Pond up and running today. Well, that didn't happen. Maybe tomorrow morning. I'll get up early, bright and early. I get up 3 in the morning. Not get up. Just to do it before going to bed.
You know, I agree. Mike Asia is too quiet. She should be telling us.
I don't have anything to say, so I'm just listening.
She should be telling us off or something.
Mm-hmm. So, Asia, how was your week?
It was good overall. Work was good, at least. That's really all I have going on is just work.
Until Vibes invites you up here and just ruined the whole week.
Cackling like I'm the headline.
Hey, Emma, maybe you need to come up and join us. That way I wouldn't cackle so much.
There you go. I haven't seen Emma. There's a challenge, Emma. I haven't seen you up on a stream in what, 6 months? 8 months?
Probably, yeah. It's been a while.
There you go. You can explain to us why you can only have 3 tanks.
Yeah. I don't care. Eat chicken on a live stream. I don't care.
Yeah. Vibes eats all the time, so anybody can eat on a live stream.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I know Fathom and I are planning a video at some point.
Uh-oh.
That'd be pretty fun.
It's gonna go viral.
Is that where you're gonna go tell? Is that where you're gonna go tell him how he's doing anything wrong?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna move my Jack Dempsey up here. So I kind of want to document that and show like everything I do, and then everything that he does to like help move a fish that can be really stressed out easily. So.
He should bring you some other ones too. Like, we're gonna set your tank up, and here's some extras that I brought for free.
I don't know if he has any that my Jack wouldn't kill. Is the problem? He's very aggressive.
True. Like I told you before, though, I saw that fish. That's a beautiful fish.
Oh yeah, he's gorgeous. I'm proud of him.
You're lucky.
Lucky how?
You're the only one that has one of those.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty that have them.
You have a ton of guppies.
Yeah, Alex, he would eat those.
That'd be like snack time.
Right.
All right, Nathan.
That means I need to send Alex some more guppies. So more.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
He's got more.
So, Alex, what do you want to know about the nature collection trip? And for those that wondered, that clear box that I used, some of y'all asked me about it. I should have answered in the comments, but I haven't had time yet. Anyways, that clear box, I picked it up from what's his name down in
Ryan.
South Ryan. Yeah, with wild fish tanks.
Alex wants some Goditas. Nice.
Eddie, I want to hear about your trip and your thoughts on what it's like to collect in nature. Give us your perspective. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna have to pull that video up. That way I can it can bring the memories back. Remember, it wasn't just yesterday that I was out collecting. Oh yeah, that one. Okay, I get it.
You know, I honestly thought you were gonna fall. You're walking on all those rocks and slipping the slide. It's just a matter of time.
Go no,
Just
not
a matter-
not on a video. Actually, that video was taken. Now, YouTube's gonna come after me now. Just watch it. That video was actually up in Iowa.
in Iowa.
Yeah, I was out. See, I was up there with family. Anyways, we went out to a local lake, and of course, I had my net and my
Steven?
specimen box along, and my water shoes. So of course, I was going to go out and see what's in the water. And the water is actually pretty perfect temperature wise.
Lots of water in Iowa.
The only issue, like I was saying, there was a lot of bluegill. I've seen a few crawfish skeletons, some water bugs, some snakes. But I was hoping to see snails or shrimp, and none of that. Oh, yeah, minnows. I didn't see any minnows at all. They were all bluegill I was seeing.
Yeah, the farther north you go, the less crawfish and snails you'll see.
Yeah.
They can't make it.
Hey, Stephen P., welcome in. You know what, y'all? Since you made me, Alex, I'm gonna grab some stuff. I wasn't planning to. I was in my easy chair.
Uh-oh. Heading for the cottage cheese bowl.
Hey, Skull. Not the cottage cheese bowl. Cottage cheese trash can.
Trash.
You gotta go big or go home.
Oh, there you go. Don't use a spoon, you get that ladle, right?
Right, exactly. No, better yet, have a straw and just suck it up. This box is actually they're made for cotton, not cotton. Yeah, acoustic swabs. It's the lid, and you can buy one similar to it on Amazon, which I've actually been debating about doing that because I only got 2 of these. It'd be cool to have some more of them. That way, I can have them here in the fish room. I can have them in my bag that I use for collecting. Have it in my vehicle. That way, wherever I'm at, I can always pull it out, and if there's a little minnow fish by the water, I have a little net. And for those that wondered, I'm trying to think, did I show y'all in that video the nets that I used? I don't remember. I know I use the big net, the big dip net, but I tried using the smaller nets. They work after dark, but during the day the fish are too fast, and I wasn't having any luck. But if you want to go out after dark, the small nets, ones you get from Amazon that have a telescoping handle, those are perfect. So if you have a carry on, and you fly somewhere, take it along with you. That way, you go after dark, go out there and see what all you can catch. Because if you have a light, just a small headlamp, that's all you need. You can walk along through the water, and the fish pop out easily. You can see the fish easily. You just scoop down, catch them. But yeah, and
That's like my wife took my truck this morning, right? 4 or 5 hours later, she comes back and she's like, "What are all those buckets and stuff doing in the back?" I was just like, "Oh, you never know. You never know." And she just shook her head at me. Yeah, water shoes.
these are water shoes from Amazon. What I did, I went to Amazon and found the most reviewed water shoe out there. And I said, hey, if people have reviewed it, the reviews, most of them were like legit. So you know what? The price wasn't bad, so I went ahead and ordered them.
You know,
They resemble tennis shoes.
you need to bring those up here so me and you can go over by the Royal Gorge and we'll go whitewater.
Yeah.
I've done that like 10 times. You need to go with me.
You can see those holes all the way through. That way the water can drain.
Yeah.
They do have a little bit of cushion on a little bit of a sole on the inside. Now,
Not much.
I wore them to go shopping the one day. It wasn't bad, but you don't have the support like a regular shoe. But in water, these are phenomenal. I mean, if you all see the video of me doing it, this is what I wore, and I didn't fall once. Now, you still have to be careful because the rocks are wet, but with these, I was blown away on the traction I had with these versus my waders. The waders, I slip and slide everywhere, but these, I don't know what's up with why. I mean, the cushion's it's very cushiony, so that could be. They're like $25 to $30 for the pair on Amazon.
All right. Asia's got a question.
Yeah, so I plan to do a jungle style scape with it. Right now I have pea gravel from Home Depot, and I have it trying to do like a slope effect, so it's low in the front and then higher in the back. And I'm actually going to try to do some like foreground, midground, and background plants, and just kind of experiment with a bunch of different plants and see how it goes. And then obviously I'll have the electric blue Jack Dempsey back, and I got to figure out other tank mates to put with them though. So that's going to be an interesting time trying to figure that out, because as big as he is, I can't get anything small or he'll eat them. So yeah.
So what filtration are you going to put on there?
Probably start out with a sponge filter, and Alex has my hang on the back filter, the Tidal 110, and I'll probably put that back on there.
Nice.
Yeah, I like having extra filtration.
Finding somebody to go with that big guy is going to be tough though. You could probably do some Flecos or something in there.
I was thinking about that. If I could find some small ones, because this is just a 60 gallon, so I don't want to get a common Pleco, but
No.
some small ones that don't eat wood would be nice, because I also have a piece of driftwood. So yeah.
But I might happen to know a guy that might have a few Flecos.
Yeah.
Maybe. I have to watch what I say when I tell people what I have, because then all of a sudden I get an email about Hey, why don't you send me some of those?
Yeah.
Like, well, I only have so many.
I love the super white plecos.
Yeah.
Those are
You like the
gorgeous.
long fin or the short fin?
Both.
Both.
Yeah. They're both gorgeous.
I don't have the whites. I have the green dragons and I have the albino long fins. And I have the super reds.
Okay.
Vibes doesn't have any. He just collects cichlids, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have any plecos, do you?
I mean, the Abyssodos.
You do.
Yeah. I got the common one. I got the albinos, blue eyes, the reds, a green phantom, I think. And then like it's like a snowflake one. I don't know. Different varieties I picked up here and there. The plecos to me, I don't. Yeah, I'm not. They're allergy eaters.
Yeah. You're like me. I kind of breed them and I kind of actually don't. What they do is what they
Right.
do.
I've tried a couple of times, and I haven't had any luck breeding them. So
Emma Rose has a violet Bruno. What is that?
I don't know. Now I look it
That
up.
one.
Is that autocorrect or is that a Bruno pleco? I'm curious now. Because I probably have a home for him, as long as he's not 3 foot. Bruno pleco.
Oh, that's pretty.
But how big did it get?
I'm not seeing.
Violet Bruno pleco.
They get like 7 inches long.
Yeah, planet catfish is everything from 5 inches to 8. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it all depends on your tank. I mean, fish just grow to the size of their aquarium. You know that?
that's right. And it's 1 inch, 1 inch per gallon, right?
Exactly. I can put a 10-inch Fantosa in my 10-gallon aquarium. It's kind of cool.
You could. It'd be easier to souffle him there.
Right, and you can see the whole fish. I mean, it'd be phenomenal. Whole thing.
See, now we need to go do the Oklahoma meetup, and one of us can help her out with rehoma.
I knew Alex was going to say that. I was waiting for him.
You can fit 8 Oscars in a 10-gallon. Keep them small.
I don't know, Alex. I think you could put 20 in him.
You just got to replace them every 4 days.
I don't know. I was at Petco the other day, and in their display tank, they probably had 25 in that little thing. I love it because I walk over there and I just kind of wander by, right? Because I know I'm not buying anything from them. And they're like, "Oh, can I help you? That's a good fish. This blah blah blah." It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I have more fish than you do, so no,
Right.
no.
Wait, yeah, fish live long enough to get an inch per gallon?
Once in a while, I get lucky and they live that long.
Uh-huh. The other day I was at Petco. Anyways, I asked them if they had any loaches. Oh yeah, we got loaches. I asked them if they got any clown loaches. Oh yeah, we got a whole pile of clown loaches. She took me over to where the loaches supposed to be. All they had was some coolies. And I said, I thought you had clown loaches. Yeah, those were there.
No,
Yeah, I said, thank you.
you need to go back. You need to go back and say, I want that coolie loach right there, and watch it try to catch it. That's entertainment right there.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Hey, Stephen White, welcome in. Jeremy, that's pretty good. Now the best is to go to the store that is they have the aquascape set up the saltwater, right? Saltwater fish, and you pick one of the damsels or the promises and say, "I want that one," and then stand back and watch the entertainment. That's just wrong.
I remember when Alex and I were picking out a dojo loach, and there was one specific one, and they had a ball trying to get that one out.
It's kind of hilarious.
I've had them actually hand me the net and say, "Well, you can try."
Same here.
It's like, all right, I know I can do
Right.
I'm going to use two and chase them.
I surprised myself the first time I had to catch my Jack Dempsey. I mean, he's the only fish in there, but still, like I have everything else, and I had the big net for him and then a little one to kind of spook him, and I caught him pretty quickly. I was surprised.
Now you're going to need a big net.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. If I had $1 for every time someone wanted a clownfish for the freshwater tank, it's painful. Emma, there's actually clownfish that are in freshwater. Oh, sorry. Am I not supposed to say that?
Well, kind of there is. Clown killies.
Yeah. The best way to catch a fish in an aquarium, first thing is have two nets. If that doesn't work, go ahead and drain the tank. Empty the tank out. Then it doesn't have a chance.
Yep.
Yeah. I kind of forgot how easy it is to catch fish when you empty the water out, because one of my last rescues I did in the past year. Anyways, the older couple that had the tank were watching me, do my thing. First thing I did, I took all the big decoy out, I lowered the water, and I caught the fish, right? Easy. I guess they thought I was going to catch a fish right away, with all the decoy in it and everything. But I was like, what? I think to myself, what in the world? I mean, come on, just lower the water, make it easy. That way they can't get away. I know, Emma.
We know Emma. We're just messing with you.
Clown pleco. That's one pleco I have not kept yet.
I stood there and stared at them, but I've never bought one.
That's a good point. Hey, you know what, Emma? I challenge. No. I challenge myself. How about that? Go to a Petco, not my local Petco, because they know me. Go to a Petco that they don't know me, and ask for a Nemo for my freshwater tank.
You need to have your GoPro on so that we can see what they say.
Exactly. and did it with a straight face. Actually, that video. I'm just thinking that video will probably go viral. That's just mean. What happened, Emma? So Emma, how are you able to keep a straight face whenever they ask? That'd be hard.
Shoot, it's hard for me to walk around in Petco and listen to conversations without laughing. It's like I want to get involved in this conversation, but then again I don't.
Or you just hear the really bad ideas, and it's just like, oh no, please no.
Like how?
Do that.
I did stop the guy that had like a 5-gallon, the combo kit,
Mm-hmm.
and he had the 4 bettas in the cups. Brand new tank, never set up before, and he was going to put those 4 bettas in there. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And he actually listened.
That's good. When they don't, that's when it's like, oh, okay, you're a lost cause. All right.
Man, 5 gallons, you're going to put 4 nail bettas in there with no cycle, no nothing. This is going to be ugly tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anymore, the workers ask me questions. Like, a customer is over there wondering about the cichlid. They don't put it in this size tank. No, don't do it. So
yeah.
I'll step away and listen. And listen to the argument.
Yeah, I don't hardly go in there just because of that. Because if I go in there because I'm getting a tank because they're on sale,
right?
It's like in and out. In and out. Because otherwise they're like, hey, this guy wants to ask me something. It's like, oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the next hour of my life.
Yeah, Stephen White, since you mentioned that, I've actually done that. Gone to Petco, ask for a fish by scientific name. What's even better, stand right in front of the tank and ask them that. I just raw.
When you're looking right at it.
Yeah. It took me back. I had to clear my throat and look away first. Hey, Emma, you have a whole pile of content that you can share with us about your customers. But then again, that'd be wrong. That's good. That's good. That's what it should be.
Yep.
Am I the only one that when I go to a fish store, it's hard for me to leave without buying anything?
It's hard for me to leave without buying plants.
It depends on the store. Sometimes, I travel a lot. I'm in Kansas City, Des Moines, Omaha. I've been in some stores where you don't even want the plants. You're just like, oh, hell with that. They're sad. But then again, it's like I bought a pink flamingo crypts at a store in Des Moines. There were 4 of them for $8. I'm like, even if they're still alive, I mean, I'm not going to tell you that they're thriving and they're spectacular. They're alive, and I gave $8. You know,
Yeah, isn't that cool when you do ask someone for a fish at a fish store, they ask you what size tank you have. If they only knew how many tank you have,
you know the best answer is like, which one?
uh-huh,
'Cause they're
exactly.
like, how big a tank do you have? And I'm like, which one?
Hmm.
The 5 gallon or the 200? Which one are we talking about?
Exactly.
And they're like, what? Oh,
Wait, you ain't supposed to see that. I thought I kept it off camera. I'm sorry. My apologies.
I have a fidget spinner, but I don't know where it went. That's why I'm playing with this piece of hairline.
Uh-huh. Hey, Sam, did you realize how many people that do content or live streams fidget? It's kind of weird to think about it.
I fidget because you do.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, here's an encouragement for y'all. If you do content or you want to do content, like live streams, have something in your hand. It can be anything. You know, something to fiddle with. Now, I used to do it with my big scissors, the big ones. You know, the big scissors that everyone hates.
Yeah, those dangerous ones.
Yeah, but the problem is it has a sharp point on the end, and that can be kind of dangerous. So I've started trying to avoid using these to play with, and I've been doing other. Even this. This is like a potion bottle.
That's cool.
It's handmade local to me, and they made it especially for my channel with the Vibes logo in the front. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so even this is something to play with while I'm on the live stream. Now, usually I try to keep it off camera. Now, if I want to go be a Texan, go big, you know, same idea as a small, but
That
you
should
know,
be like that thing should be like the Texas flag or something. Not that.
wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Of course, it's fishy. Then of course, if you have a 3D printed animal that has
That's
stuff
cute.
on it, you know.
I have a bearded dragon.
I want to see this.
Alex, that's what we tell Vibes to do. Emma's back in high school.
Yep. Still haven't.
Wait. You never know. Careful now. Mm.
James,
Hey,
what's up?
James. James, you kind of came in a bad time. We're talking about fidget spinners and stuff.
You were only 7 in 2005. I'm not going to tell you how old I was in 2005. We'd have to get the calculator out.
Hey, you remember back when your parents told you that you better learn your math because you're not going to carry a calculator with you wherever you go.
Yeah.
Well, Mama, Papa, I got my phone with me. It has a calculator on it.
Alex, I wish I was 13 in 2005. I wish.
I was 11.
I wish.
Nice. 2005. So, Emma, you were born in 98, eh? Must have been. Well, you're young.
Let's see, my youngest son was born in '99.
2005, I would have been 14.
Yeah, and I was 40.
Ain't that so true?
Yeah. Yeah, it gets better or worse, however you want to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss those days. When you didn't have to grunt to get out of a chair. Don't laugh, Asia. It's coming for you too.
Oh, I know. I've already hit 30, so I'm just waiting for it.
Like just the other day, I was getting out, no issue. Now it's like
Now it's like you do have to go to your doctor's appointments because they mean something.
Yeah.
When I was under 30, it was like, I go next year.
Yeah, I haven't, after moving, I still haven't even set up who my primary doctor is or anything. And I'm like, I should probably do that before something happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait.
You can always just roll over on the floors.
True. Yeah, Emma.
Still Bill Clinton here. Yeah. I could say some comments about that, but I'll keep them to myself.
I know.
That guy. Wow.
So, Asia, what was popular back in the late 90s? Like, yeah.
The late 90s. I mean, I don't know. I was like 4. You
don't remember that long ago?
I mean, I think my first memory was in 97. So I don't know though. When did Land Before Time come out?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't do Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon cards though. That was huge. Pokemon and Sailor Moon was really big in my house.
That's my retirement plan. I have like 3 of those big Walmart totes that my sons have forgotten about that are full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards from the 90s.
Disney Channel, Animal Planet.
Huge. I think most of us watched Steve Irwin growing up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was my idol.
Yeah.
At least I can say I grew up when MTV was good. It's not any good now, but it was then.
Wait, there's people that don't hear ringing in their ears?
Once in a while.
Yeah. I've had ringing in my ears since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Alex, you might want to answer that.
MI still have them all. I'm hoping they forgot about them and they don't come back.
Right. So, what was a popular TV show growing up, Asia?
I guess.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, that was a good one. Lizzie McGuire.
Mm-hmm.
That's So Raven. I'm only thinking of like Disney Channel stuff, but like
Yeah.
I remember the Most Extreme on Animal Planet. That terrified me most times. I would get nightmares.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Friends. There you go.
Friends, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Back then, we were strongly encouraged to watch the black and white films. The Andy Griffith Show.
Those are all good ones. Lassie.
Yeah. Yep.
Gilligan's Island.
Yep. Dick Van Dyke Show.
I never got to watch Nick at Night.
No.
My parents were very strict, so there was a lot that like people my age would always talk about growing up,
Mm-hmm.
like at school, and then I would just have no idea what they were talking about.
Right. That's kind of how I feel nowadays. And people talk about certain stuff. Like, what? No, I don't know anything about that. I must have missed a whole era of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
Goosebumps. Found them. I didn't watch Goosebumps, but I read almost all of the books. They were so good.
yeah, Stephen P. Are you talking about the drink? Or are you talking about a movie? That brings back memory for a drink that we had back in the day. That was very popular. It was. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Steven, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell my story. It was these small bottles that you get from the. Oh, okay, yeah, yep. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on with my story since I started. At the gas stations, they would have these small bottles of bug juice, basically kind of Kool-Aid in a bottle, basically, and they call it bug juice. That was back when I was. It must have been the early 2000s or the late 90s.
And all the bottles were like green and pink and
Yeah.
blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't remember bug juice, but I remember the drinks that came in the looked like a barrel, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
A little foil thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are called.
And since you mentioned that the candy that was the same idea. That were barrels that or bottles that
You're missing out the good candy, like when I used to go buy candy cigarettes and stuff.
Oh, I remember candy cigarettes.
Yeah, we had that. That was so wrong. We're standing around acting like we're really smoking it.
And, yeah, and then you eat it. That would be,
Mhm.
or you could dip it in like Kool-Aid.
Right?
Little hugs, those barrel drinks with the foil top.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think there was only one time where I was allowed to have one of those.
Those things are nasty now.
Mhm.
I remember I used to take my kids to the store, which is like 3 blocks from here, and they had all the juice drinks, but they had a different animal on the top.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pig or a cow or a duck,
Right.
or whatever. And oh, Dad, we gotta have the duck. We gotta have this. And I was like, oh my God, we just came here for gas.
Chewing tobacco gum, big league. Yes.
Yeah.
All of that, the bubble gum, the pink plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It came
The-
out.
the
It came in
tape.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Are you young, old enough now to remember the gum that came with the comic in it? No. It was a little
Oh.
square gum, and when you opened it up, it had a little cartoon in it that you could read.
Oh
And
yeah,
that
yeah,
thing-
yeah, yeah.
That thing was hard as hell to take a bite out of.
Uh-huh.
It was like
Oh, the ones,
concrete.
the ones that was zebra that had a tattoo on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
the animal one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I remember that one.
And one stick was yellow, and one stick was orange. And
Right.
Hmm.
Hey, good night, Emma. Hey, Emma, it's great having you here again. Sit good.
dang.
Are you leaving too, James?
There you go, Bazooka Joe.
Good night, James.
Fruit stripe gum, that's what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you remember the gum that was a cigar?
No.
It was the same length as a cigar, where it was gum, and you could take a bite off of it. And it was gum. It actually had a band on it like a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
I like the gummy, like burgers and pizzas and hot dogs, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Bottle caps.
Do you remember when bottle caps had you can get a free drink, or there was a number on the inside of the cap that you could go online, which that's one more recently. But the older ones had like a free Mountain Dew or free.
Yeah, you could take them to the store and get a drink.
Right.
Yeah.
And back in the day, we were the bad guys. We'd go to the store and take it and look up, up inside, try to read what it says,
Mhm.
It depends on how it was. The light and everything would bounce off the liquid drink. You could see what it said. So you're like, oh, that one's not one. The next one.
Shoot, I still remember where you had everything that you got was in glass.
Mm-hmm. That happened years ago.
You had to stay in the store and drink it because you had to leave the bottle there.
Right.
You couldn't take it because they were returning them.
All right, James. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, for a while there, I was actually played the was it for Pepsi? Was it for Coke? I don't remember. I think it was Coke. Coke Rewards. Actually, there's several items you could buy that had a code. You put it online and got points, and you could buy stuff.
You still can. Those bottles of Dr. Pepper and stuff have that.
Yeah?
code on them.
Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephen White, you still can.
Yeah.
No, you not return to the store. You take them to
Recycle.
and there in Iowa, it was called nickel. What was it?
It's called nickel and dime or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, and you take the bottles and cans and get Now that place has been closed for a while now. There's a candy called bottle caps that tastes soda-ish.
I don't know about that.
Pepsi points to go buy a jet. So how did we get to this topic?
It was somebody's fault. I don't know whose.
Wasn't me.
I mean,
We're
this is
not-
not bad.
We're not talking food though, so
No, this is not. It's not a bad topic. I actually enjoy it.
I enjoy the past.
I enjoy the nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. So, what was your favorite style of music format? I mean, there's a whole
Music format.
yeah. How did you listen to your music?
I mean, CDs, and then YouTube became a thing. So
Mhm. Now, ska is probably the 8-track or the records.
Yeah, I gotta crank mine up, dude.
Hey, how old are you again?
You know, it's funny because I went to Kansas City to go to my daughter's house. And she's ultra modern, Zoom meetings all day long, blah, blah, blah. And she bought a turntable so that she could listen to jazz with all the scratches and all of that. And she's like,
Authentic.
there's no music like it until you've heard it on an LP. And I was just like, I've been telling you that for 50 years.
I listened to cassette tapes. Probably the first mode that I would listen to music.
Okay.
Old cassette tapes and then CDs.
But the tapes were always so cool when it would start eating itself.
Yeah.
It had that certain noise.
Yeah.
The best part was when you could get LimeWire and make your own CDs.
I remember that.
Steal everything.
I wasn't allowed to use it, but I remember that being a thing.
My son showed me. Don't ask me what it is now because I couldn't tell you. There's a program where if you're on YouTube, you put the link to the YouTube video that you're watching, and it will turn that music into a MP4, and you can make a DVD or a CD out of it.
Yeah, I think it's like YouTube to MP4 or something like that.
Something. It's a very simple name, and it was just like you can just steal everything off YouTube if you have that program.
Yeah. I did that for a while when I was in high school.
You remember back in the day when you would record TV shows or whatever off of your TV to VCR? That way you can watch it back.
Oh yeah.
My grandma, she would record all of her soap operas all the time.
Yeah. I still have a VCR. It's a DVD player VCR, but
Yeah.
I do too. I'm actually I have old home videotapes that are in cassette form. Or I guess not cassette. It's from the old video cameras where you have the thing.
Yeah.
The thing and then you can convert it. I just need to figure out how to convert it either digitally or turn it into a DVD because we have all these old home videotapes from when I was a baby and even older. And I would love to make copies and give them out to my family, but I don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember when there was Laserdisc?
oh yeah. I never bought one.
Yeah. Some reason that part of history kind of passed me. I remember seeing it in stores, but I don't remember watching it though.
It went by pretty quick.
Yeah. You're security for twin bands. Nice.
Steven.
Stephen baby.
Yeah, you never know. Whatever the title was on LimeWire might not be what it was.
Right.
could be interesting.
So what was after the Laserdisc?
Blu-ray. Which I still don't have. I just have DVD players.
Right. Actually, this thing right here, I've used it in a while. It's dusty. It's a Blu-ray. Occasionally, I played some of the old Bonanza movie show.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
That's one of the good parts of YouTube is you can go find all those old movies, the John Waynes, the Clint Eastwood,
Right.
the Bonanzas. I do that, and then people are like, "I haven't seen you on YouTube for a few days." It's like, I don't know what happened. Started watching this Clint Eastwood movie, and next thing, 5 movies later, I'll see you on Wednesday.
I just googled the Laserdisc. It had 3.2 gigabytes. Wow.
Yeah.
Gunsmoke. Well, that's old.
It's a good show, though. Have you seen the remake? And this is like, I'm going to say 6 or 7 years ago. For the Magnificent Seven. Remember Magnificent Seven?
Yeah.
There's a remake of that.
What?
Yeah, I had to go watch it. You'll go watch it when you see who's in it.
And how does it compare to the original?
I think it's better because of all the special effects.
Cool. I'm not looking at it now. It's pretty cool. I definitely need to go watch it.
Yeah. It's probably one of the better Western movies that's come out in the last 10 years.
I grew up with MASH and Emergency.
Yeah. Me too. Alan Alda.
Do you remember watching the Nadia?
Nardia?
Yeah. There was a set of them. Let me see if I can find the name of the series. Hold on.
What happened to Alex? Is he still licking his fingers or what? Or he can't figure out how to put his pants on?
Yeah. It helps you put one leg in first, then the other.
Yeah. We're just beating on him because we love him. Stephen White grew up with Dragnet and Lassie. Yeah, so did I. That's all right, Alex. We're just picking on you.
Okay, now you've heard of this one, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole set of those that are similar to that.
Car 54. Man, Mike haven't heard Car 54 for days. And in your guys' time, TV was on all night, right?
Right.
My time as a kid, about 10:30, 11 o'clock, it was off.
Mm-hmm.
So you listen to the radio. On the radio at night was CBS Mystery Theater. It had all the sounds and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
You can go on YouTube and look up CBS Mystery Theater, and you can still.
That's cool.
I've always wanted to experience like listening to those stories because they had to.
It has the creaking doors and the.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's still on there. It's on YouTube.
That's cool.
Cool.
CBS Mystery Theater. And it's all
Yeah.
those old shows. Sherlock Holmes, all of those are on there.
That's really cool.
Alex,
I'll be driving down the road, 8-hour drive, and I'm like, yeah, we're listening to a mystery theater about somebody in England or
Mhm.
wherever, whatever murder mystery it is. Pretty sure I don't want to get pulled over because the cops will be like, what in the hell are you listening to?
yeah. Actually, YouTube kind of removed it off of YouTube, which is sad.
Andy Griffith.
Yeah, the full episodes.
Why?
I don't know. I think there's I only ever found one streaming service that has it anymore.
Probably because of money or something. Some kind of rights, probably.
But I mean, that's a good TV show. I mean, come on, everybody should watch it. It's a good, clean comedy.
I liked I Love Lucy.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the what was it? Ricky and Lucy together.
Did they have their own separate show?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
With their neighbors? What was their neighbor's name? Do you remember their neighbors?
I feel like I know the wife's name, but I can't remember the husband's name.
If you saw them, you'd be like, that's them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were so funny.
Fred and Ethel. There you
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
Dang, Stephen White from around the world knows more than me.
Wow. That's amazing.
They're hilarious. Too. I Dream of Jeannie. That reminds me of like Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
You know Scooby Doo.
Mm-hmm.
And another one of my totes, I have every Scooby Doo figure there is, including the Mystery Machine.
Oh, that's cool.
And I've been waiting for my kids to come back and say, do you still got that Mystery Machine? I'll be like, nope, don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Ed.
I'm putting it on eBay.
The Three Stooges.
Yeah, that was a little bit before my time, but I still watch some of it.
Hi, James. I saw that.
In my parents' house every night, it was like Hee Haw and Johnny Carson.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Johnny Carson was good though. Some of the stuff on there is just, it's funny today. If you've never seen it, it's funny today. Just all the puns and the sarcasm, if you get it. Wow, Lord Almighty.
Wow.
We're going to go all the way back to silent movies here in a minute.
Yep.
Next up, Chaplin.
That was good though.
When I was about 30, my dad gives me this DVD, and I'm like, what is this? Why are you giving me a DVD? And it's actually like a 4-disc set, and it's the Roadrunner and the Coyote.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
I was just like, well, you just wrecked my weekend. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit here and watch every one of those. I still have it. Yeah. What are you now? 30 in 3 days or something? 30 was last week.
Almost 32.
She's ratting you out.
Yeah.
You're still younger than my kid, Alex. Come on.
Wow. The Maverick, Rawhide, Rhyme Train, the Rifleman. Wow.
The MNC just sent me a picture of the mystery machine that was in his town today. It's like, no way. That's cool.
Thanks.
What is it?
Aquarium Co-op.
Oh, I
Ah,
thought it was Skull Aquatics. Awesome.
right. And would that be one of 100?
Be one of a kind.
Hey,
Make
Mickey!
on what's going on.
Hopefully, Asia, with a sweet voice, will put you back to sleep.
Yeah, sure.
Because you can't depend on vibes to do that for you.
We can count on you sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were before my time. I watched them, but they weren't that popular.
They're replays.
Now, my parents talked about them, but you remember back when the newspaper had the comic strips in them that were really good?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, do you remember that they used to have the paper every week? Remember that?
We used to get it every day, and now you can't even get one.
Right.
Not where I live. I mean, I know it's a small town. It's only like 40,000 people. But
Right.
There's no newspaper. It's all online.
Actually, since you mentioned it, a small town just started coming out with the paper. It's like every week.
Yeah. I go to my buddy's house in Oklahoma, and there's a store there. And I told him next time I go, because now the YouTube thing, we're going to film it. It's a drive-through store where you can get your fishing license, you can get your worms to go fish, you can get beer, you can get an ice cream cone, city newspaper, all at the same drive-up window. And he's like, "What's weird with that?" It's just like, "That's weird, dude. You can't go to no other town and get that."
I mean, it's not big paper, but you know,
Are you on the
it's
cover?
like, huh?
Are you on the cover?
No. Actually, a friend of mine is on the cover. But yeah, it's once a week, and they just started doing it in May of this year. I don't know why. All these years not doing it. All of a sudden, May of this year, they started doing a paper every week. It's kind of cool because there's some stuff in here that I didn't know was happening. Or restaurants, some events, and like this is cool. I guess maybe I'm that age level that digitized stuff news. I'm kind of behind on. I guess I don't know. I'm assuming all this stuff in here is probably online. I'm assuming. Now, I remember when the paper was like almost double the size of this, and where you had to open it up, you know.
That looks like the National Enquirer. I see food.
I know, right? I mean, this is all for our local town, so it's nothing from the big city next to us, which makes it. And a lot of people in here I either know or recognize, so you know, it's still a small town for us. even though it's a big town, whatever.
Yeah. I gotta figure out what I want to do with that. Because my wife was doing the filming, so she did like clips where I would have just let it run and then look at myself later.
Right.
It was like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 30 seconds. And I would have just let it run the whole time and I would just cut out mine and Mike's cussing everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna put all that together. And I'm not an editor, you know.
Hey,
I'll
James, you're not home yet? My apologies.
Dude.
Hey, James, it was awesome to have you here.
I think a lot of us did that.
That was before my time.
And you get like a penny a paper or something, so at the end of the week you made like $25.
Yeah. Back when money was money.
Money was yeah.
No, back in the day, to make money, we picked up pop cans, picked up walnuts, worked in our neighbor's garden, pulling weeds, picking strawberries, picking green beans.
No. So you live in Texas, so you missed out on the good money. The good money is in the snow.
Oh,
Shoveling snow or pulling people out of the snow, that's where the money is. If you got a 4-wheel drive and a tow chain, you can make a few $100 in an afternoon easy.
yep.
So all these people that don't know how to drive in the snow are in the ditch.
Hey, Skull.
Yeah.
The best way to drive in snow is, depending where you're at in Iowa, Missouri, you take a right or a left and keep going straight until you hit I-35. You're going to hit I-35 and drive south until you get to Texas.
Yeah, that's a secret. That's a secret. Or I could get down there by I-10 somewhere and just hang out along there. I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Mowing yards.
Yep. Blackberries. That's one thing I hated picking, because the mosquitoes were bad, the thorns.
You ever heard of sandhill cherries?
No.
They're a little berry that grows along riverbanks.
Okay.
Every year we had to go pick bushels of those damn things.
Well,
And they
and
made-
what did you use them for?
They use them for jams and jellies. It's just another version of a berry. It's a cherry, but it's a low-grown bush instead of a tree. But you haven't had fun until you've been down at the river all day and it's 105.
I was the other day.
Yeah, but you were in the water. There's a difference of walking along the bank with a bucket picking stuff.
Right.
Is there a secret joke to this question?
I feel like there is.
I feel like Sam was going to say something.
Hey Sam, is this a late night show? Hey guys, behave yourself.
Dandelion wine. I've never had dandelion.
I haven't either.
I've heard of it. I wonder if it's good.
Well, I bet Mike can make it. I can let you know. Pretty sure he can.
Have y'all enjoyed eating what's it called? Horseradish?
Horseradish?
Yeah.
Eh. It's got a real, what do I want to say, not bitter, shitty taste. Yeah, it's not for me. I just think that
It's weird.
it's a very strange taste.
You eat it and you eat it, all of a sudden it kicks in. Ooh.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare it, Mike?
It's probably like everything else. If you know what you're doing, you can make it really good. But if you don't, it tastes like ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. My sister used to sell the cheese, the horseradish cheese at the deli, and ooh, you put it on a sandwich. One bite wasn't bad. 2 bites, it would set in. And 3 bites, that's all you taste. You get everything else on the sandwich is good, but it just ruins it.
Yeah. My dad would eat it. Yeah, it's just you throw the leaves away.
Right. But you can only use a little bit. Otherwise, it just.
Yeah, it's kind of like a garlic or a little bit goes a long way.
True. But with garlic, you don't have the same result, though.
No, not quite.
Now that sounds like fun. Hey, Steven, I might need to fly over there and visit you. And I'll join you to go get the morning paper. And we'll go to the cafe and drink coffee and a tostada. That sounds good.
Say, I'm more interested in let's go have a tostada for breakfast.
So what would be on the tostada? That's not be interesting.
I want to know what Steven's tostada comes with in Europe. Does it have meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato? What's on it? Mr. Ben Sharp, what's going on?
Hey, Ben Sharp, good to see you. Hey, Ben Sharp, FYI, this is not a normal live stream. Then again, vibes ain't normal.
Ham, salmon, and olive oil. Okay. I gave it a shot.
I would eat it.
Have you ever put ham or salmon with olive oil? I never have. Asia?
I think I've tried salmon that's been cooked with olive oil, but not ham.
Yeah, well, I'm from the Midwest, so tostadas are like beef, lettuce, tomato, jalapenos, onions, whatever. They're not olive oil. Everything in Spain is covered with olive oil. Yeah, that'd take a little getting used to.
That would wow. So, do you have like French toast or pancakes or waffles over there? There's a bottle on every table.
Steven needs to come here so we can either have depending on what restaurant we go to, there's 10 different hot sauces, or there's 10 different barbecue sauces.
Or just come see if you come see Vibes, you'll have a bottle of Cajun Louisiana sauce. Actually, yeah, Asia, you probably didn't even notice that even. Um, I took my own Cajun sauce to the restaurant, to that diner. The
Okay.
yeah, because the one that they had there was a different twist to it. Since I had mine along anyways, I just took mine.
Nice.
The Mama and Daughter's Diner.
Yeah, they have really good food.
I'm sorry to introduce you to something that bad. Ew! No.
It's unacquired taste.
Yeah. I can remember. I still remember tasting that stuff, and no,
I've never had it, so I don't know what it tastes like.
it's delicious.
Based on your reaction, I don't think so.
You ain't supposed to look at me. There's certain foods that make you react a certain way. That's all.
Most southern foods make me react that way.
So, how did you survive in Georgia so many years, and now you're in Kentucky, still southern? How do you survive?
I don't know.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I like the MSC. It's an acquired taste. I had to remember that. Someone asked me, "How does it taste?" It's an acquired taste.
I'm more of a beer broth type of guy,
Yeah, that'd be good.
or jalapeno poppers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my kind of grill.
So, just since you brought it up, what's weird there in Kentucky that's popular?
I don't know. I don't know of anything weird that's popular. I've not really had a chance to really get out and explore a whole lot, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I mean, bourbon is really popular, and I'm not a fan of that. So
Fair enough.
You haven't sampled some of the local moonshine?
not the moonshine. I did a bourbon tasting though. That was interesting. Figured might as well try it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a bottle of bourbon.
Ooh.
And I only broke it open to actually cook with, though. That's the only thing I'm done with it.
What'd you cook with it?
Bourbon chicken crock pot meal. It's like boneless, skinless chicken thighs and chicken broth, bourbon, brown sugar, and I think that's pretty much it. You can throw in chives and stuff if you want. But yeah, and then you serve it over rice. It's really good.
And is it encouraged on the recipe to sip it while making it?
Do what?
Is it encouraged on the recipe to sip the bourbon while making this dish?
I mean, it doesn't say in the recipe, but I'm sure you could do that.
It makes it taste better when you're all screwed up and you don't know. Like,
Boy,
If it comes out bad, you don't know any better. I don't eat boiled peanuts, but I know a ton of people that love them. There's a lot of like traditional Southern things that I just don't like. I don't know why.
I've never
So-
even heard of boiled peanuts.
Did you just call me weird?
Oh yeah,
It's one of my special treats I enjoy.
boiled peanuts.
It's mostly the texture for me.
Do you crack them and then just boil the nut, or what do you do?
No, the whole thing.
The whole thing. So they're still in the shell, and you boil them, and yeah, they're
And
weird.
then you open it up and eat the peanut.
That makes them softer, or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're really mushy. It's gross.
it's a acquired taste.
It's not even the taste. The taste is fine, I think, but it's really the texture for me. I just don't like mushy food.
Yeah, I've never.
Hey, Mike.
Now, Mike, I've seen peanuts in a Coke. I've seen people do that.
I've seen that too. I've not tried that either.
No, I haven't tried that.
Well, make sure you're ready because it'll make it boil over.
Yeah, Stephen P's from Louisiana, and it's pretty popular over there as well, as also along most of the southern border. Here in Texas, we really don't have it very much here in Texas. If you want it, you have to buy it from the store. It's all right, but it's not as good as fresh.
The only thing I had when I was in Louisiana was a ton of shrimp and a ton of alcohol, and I'm not sure how that's tied together.
So, how did the shrimp taste? I mean, did you even taste it?
Oh yeah, 'cause I had them before all the alcohol.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you had alcohol, you couldn't taste the
It was
shrimp.
all good. I will say Louisiana's one. You know, everybody says, you know, Texas, Oklahoma, everybody's the friendliest place. Louisiana's right there.
Yep.
Friendly people coming up to me. That or they were just screwing up with me. I don't know. But super friendly people. Having a good time.
Hey, Jeff Bohan, welcome in.
Changes the Coke flavor. Yeah, I'm just not sure how I like that.
Fried peanuts.
Fried. Like
That's
in
new to me,
oil,
Steven.
like you do French fries, Steven? Guess you could.
How about fried green tomatoes?
I've not tried that, but I've heard it's good. I'm
It's
inclined
pretty
to
good.
believe that it's good.
Have you had fried pickles?
Yes, I actually used to never like pickles, and then I guess my taste buds changed, and I don't mind it now. But it's even better when it's fried.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and usually they do the slices.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Philadelphia, we went to this sports bar, and they did the, what you call it, like you cut a pickle in four,
Yeah, they're like in strips.
and they fried them. Oh my God.
Yeah, I tried that once.
It's
I was,
different.
Pretty good.
I was just like, oh, I'll take another order, please.
Yep. Fried cabbage. It's all right.
And
How about fried okra?
I don't do okra.
All right, y'all. Good night. How about you, Skull?
okra?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And I wouldn't go make it on purpose. See ya.
So, I guess you and Asia take over the live stream for us.
I don't like
Appreciate it.
cornbread.
Cornbread. I can handle some cornbread.
Like how?
Any kind of cornbread. Cornbread with my eggs. Cornbread with gravy. Skillet gravy that you just make sausage in.
Yep. Or the nice warm cornbread where you put the butter on, let it melt into the cornbread.
Oh, yeah.
Or the pork and beans over cornbread.
How have I never tried that? I've tried chili on cornbread.
Yeah.
Chili's pretty good.
Have you tried cornbread and milk?
Yeah, I've tried cornbread with different stuff. I just don't like it.
It's an acquired taste. Texture.
I think for cornbread, it's the taste and texture.
Yeah.
I'm very much a texture person.
Yeah.
Hey, Steven, you might want to check to see what your alcohol intake is this evening. How about Southern gravy and biscuits?
Biscuits and gravy is good.
Okay. So you at least partial normal.
Partial normal.
If that's a word.
Yeah. What really sets me apart is that I prefer cream of wheat over grits. I got made fun of a lot for that.
Cream of wheat over grits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like grits.
I'm on your team. Cream of wheat with butter.
Oh, come on. Grits is a southern dish. No, it's okay. I got friends that are local that hate grits, so it's okay.
Yeah, grits are all right, but if you gave me a choice,
Yeah.
you know,
How about cornbread or biscuit?
Biscuit.
biscuits.
A good biscuit, like the, yeah. Oof. Now it depends on what it goes with. The soup, I'd go with the cornbread automatically. But anything else, a good biscuit, it's hard to pass up.
Yeah, but a biscuit with gravy or a biscuit with jellies and jams or even butter or apple butter. Apple butter.
Or molasses,
Apple butter's good.
Apple butter, dude.
or sorghum. Am I talking too southern for y'all?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
You never heard of sorghum?
I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's very similar to molasses. It's
Okay.
similar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't like molasses. I used to give it to our horses.
ground up crops.
Hey, Skull, you're supposed to encourage her, not this guy. Yeah, we used to eat it with biscuits. We take we have it in a jar. We would pour it on a plate and take a biscuit and dip it into the sorghum. Need it. Hey, yeah, Mike. See, Mike knows about this. Now there is a sorghum molasses, which would be similar. Red Lobster's cheddar bay biscuits.
Ooh,
Now those are good. Since you were in Georgia, have you ever been to far enough into Florida where there's a Dixie Crossroads?
A Dixie Crossroads?
Yeah, it's a seafood place,
Oh.
and they serve these powdered sugar, not biscuit. It's like not a fritter.
Like a beignet?
Yeah.
Okay. I like
And-
beignets.
Mm-hmm. And this would be like a Mexican restaurant instead of chip. Here they serve these little things that and eat all you want. And those were phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Red Lobster's kind of going out.
Yeah, I think they're all closing. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Sorghum with canned bread. Huh. I haven't tried that.
Pretty
Do
soon
you all
we're gonna be on spam here in a minute.
Yeah, man. Out there in Kentucky, do you see what's it called? Big Boys, Big Boy.
Boys. Mm-mm.
Maybe they shut. Maybe they shut down.
I've also not explored a lot, so
Oh, because they used to be popular over there. And outside the restaurant, there was a little big boy that standing. Yeah.
Yeah, the big old guy that stands outside.
is KFC better in Kentucky? Because I've not tried that yet.
It should be. You would think.
You think
I
so?
doubt it. Oh. How about Shoney's?
Shoney's is here. That was good.
Yeah.
There's still some around.
Bob Evans in the area.
Look at Alex. Come on, bro.
He's
Come
a menace.
Come on. Come on.
Even when you're sick, Alex, you're always pulling crap.
She said it. This time I agree with her. KFC or Popeyes?
I would probably have to go with KFC.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm not a Popeyes fan.
I've had Popeyes twice in my life, and my conclusion is they don't season the chicken. You have to rely on the sauce for any flavor.
True.
I don't like that.
Do they have Bob Evans out there in your area?
They have what?
Bob Evans?
Bob Evans. Oh, I don't know.
Never even heard of that.
Mm.
Yeah. No?
It's got to be an Austin thing.
No. Since we're talking about it, I'm gonna look it up. See if there's any left even.
Chick-fil-A is the best.
Chick-fil-A is the best. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially Nathan, especially on Sunday. Hands down.
I hate when I want it on a Sunday. Happens very often.
You want to go to Hobby Lobby and Chick-fil-A and they're both closed. I cheat. I usually go to the mom and pop's restaurants. So. Living in a small town has its perks. It might take you an hour instead of fast food, but you get real food.
Okay, it says you're going to Google that Bob Evans are mostly on the East Coast.
Not heard of it.
Well, I never heard of it.
It kind of reminds me of Cracker Barrel a little bit.
Yeah. Now Nathan's talking my language now. A&W. There's an A&W here. Hell yeah. You go get a root beer float, burger and fries. And actually bring your root beer out in a mug.
Yeah.
I think in Georgia, A&W is partnered with Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
I like them.
You've heard of Steak and Shake?
Do what?
I've been there.
Steak and
There's
Shake?
I like that. They have good shakes.
Vibes, we still need to go to the Pizza Ranch.
Yes.
Only place I've ever seen them is Nebraska and Iowa. And it's a buffet. One side of the buffet is chicken, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese. The other buffet is all Italian. It's all pizza, lasagna, and you can just get whatever you want.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's like go there at like 8 o'clock at night when you know you need to sleep that night.
Uh-huh.
Poof. Long John Silver's. There's a Long John Silver's here. I don't ever go there, but it's still here.
I don't think there's one here.
It's right next to Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's so expensive anymore that I think I could go buy a couple of steaks and grill them.
Yeah.
Man, it's ridiculous.
Talking about pizza, I had Domino's this evening.
I've not had Domino's in a while. I usually go with Papa John's.
Oh yeah, that's good. But the problem is, Papa John's is like half an hour from me.
Hmm.
The one that used to be local, they shut down. It's not very clear. Let's see if there. Yeah, you can see it.
What is that?
Domino's, this is Domino's Pizza.
Now we need the video to show you eating it.
Right. No, somebody posted it online. I thought that's pretty cool.
Jeez.
It's in the season.
Oh my god.
Mobile pumpkin spice. Oh my god.
So if my vehicle starts smelling like pumpkin spice, you know I just changed the oil.
I'm getting my oil changed on Monday, and I'm hoping they can also tell me if my catalytic converter is okay.
Uh-oh, what happened?
It's clogged.
Now, if you had pumpkin spice, and it probably cleaned it right out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Years ago, we used to be able to take the catalytic converter out and put what was called a test tube in,
Mhm.
Right?
and it will work exactly the same. But I don't think with today's electronics you can do that.
Yeah, I think you can do a cat delete, but I'm not gonna
Right.
risk doing that. I'd rather just replace it. I don't think we have to do emissions here.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, I don't have to, so I straight pipe clear out to the bumper.
How about
I start my buggy up in the garage, and the neighbors are like, "What the hell is that?" It's like, "Oh yeah, it just looks like a muffler. There's no actual muffler."
It's called. You remember those vehicles that we had that were called that had windows in the vehicles that were you couldn't go. You had to do this.
I still have one. I still have 3 of those.
Am I talking about your language, Asia?
Do what?
Am I talking above your age?
No, I remember those.
Oh,
It's like my other truck. When you get in, you know how if you don't put your seatbelt on, it never shuts up.
right. Yep.
My old truck dings 3 times, and then it's over.
That's cool.
But it's also when you get out, if you leave the headlights on, it doesn't make a sound. So it just
Ooh.
sucks to be you. Your battery's dead.
Mhm.
And many of us figured that out too.
But when somebody calls me and they're like, "I'm stuck," I'm like, "Okay, let me start the old truck up. I'll be over there.
Right.
It'll pull you out, guaranteed." Imagine having mufflers. There you
Yeah, your car is so loud.
go. It's probably a good thing I traded my Charger off, because it was like right on the edge of, no matter what I was doing, the cops were like, "What is he doing? Pull him over? Should we not pull him over?"
He's never gotten pulled over for anything to do with his car, whether it being loud or the tint or anything. He's never been pulled over, and I don't know how.
They never pull me over, but they would follow me. Like from my house to work is 15 miles. They would follow me all the way there. If I went 76, I get pulled over, but I have my cruise on.
Mm-hmm.
When they weren't around, it was 86. But
You're not that slick.
you're not that slick. We know you, Alex. You're not slick. You're just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I traded it on a Dodge Ram that has a Hemi in it, so it's just about as bad.
Hey y'all, I'm kind of feeling like I need a bed. I think another 3 minutes, because I know backstage is going to be long yet, y'all. So hey, here's a secret. If you want to be backstage, message me, and I can send you the link.
Okay.
So for those that are sick, you're welcome to join.
I
I just called you.
A couple weeks
And
ago, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when I went to bed, and I was like, oh my God.
and,
He's so rough.
anyways, y'all, if you enjoy this kind of content, let me know. This might be a new thing because I'm trying to change stuff up in the whole hobby for me. So this be kind of part of it. I kind of enjoy this hanging out. But anyways, before I head out though, Asia, you got anything to say to those still listening to us yet?
Thanks for tuning in.
And always eat your grits.
Cream of wheat.
Okay. How about you? How about you, Skull?
Love everybody around you. Keep your family close to you. They're important.
Keep your fish family closer. And anyway, y'all, thanks for everyone coming out. Till next time, eat your cream of wheat. Or do what you said the first time. Peace out, y'all. Bye.